says what is happening. I think it needs to stop, and I think if we turn around and say, right, the next game, if anybody for the Green Brigade is listening, I'm sure everybody would support them, and if they to come out and say no, we've had a boycott for 2 games, and I boycotted it.
Right, I never backed it, and I fell out with a couple of Green Brigade boys after it. I met them after it, and we had a wee bit of a ding dong, and fine, we're totally fine on that. But I don't back the boycotts. I don't think it was the right route, but that was their route, their choice.
Would
but,
you know,
and that's their perspective. At the end of the day, Celtic supporters were a proud social Republican background, so democracy is always, the way. So whichever committees decide or groups of guys decide, then that's fair with me,
But that's the thing, mate. They never come out and ask anybody else to back
That's
it.
correct. That's correct.
So
100%.
You've got to take your hat off. That was your choice.
I think now, if that had happened this weekend, then I would be of the mindset of saying, well, one out, all out.
Well, we don't.
This is 100%. Everybody needs to back this.
The
ball's in your court here. You keep the momentum going in this. Keep this pushing.
We had a family meeting the last time, saying, and we all put our point across and said, no, we're buying that. I know a lot of people, but if the Green Brigade had to come out now, Stephen, turn around and says we want to, we would like everybody to come out at least for the first 45 minutes in support of us. Would they get the support?
I would like to think so, but what I would like to think is the main organisations would put out to their buses and their members and say, we as an organisation are backing our supporters, and we would like our supporters clubs within our organisation to do the same. You remember the Against the Bill thing? Now, all these supporters clubs and the 2 main organisations were all quick to get in touch with the Green Brigade and tell them their supporters club name, and and get the Green Brigade boys were painting banners for them and such CAC against the bill and all this. Well, effectively every one of them, if they're not backing them now, they've shat on them big time, As I says before, I reiterate it, not one of us are any better or any less than each other. We're all Celtic supporters. And I think everybody needs to go the same mentality and mindset now. If one of us are attacked, we're all attacked.
I agree, mate.
Agree.
What I'm going to do on Friday night, I'm going to hopefully make the show. I know we're going to try and put a wee hour behind on the show on Friday night, and I know a lot of people complain about it. Oh, it's a music show, but hopefully, if you're about on Friday night, mate, you'll come back on.
No bother. I've got the minutes. Well, I've not got them to hand because she's about to hospital to visit her dad, and I've got the minutes of a meeting from a fortnight ago that I had myself, the association, Ronnie Hawthorne, and Mr. McAllister, who heads up the focus unit. I've got some interesting stats, figures, and statements from that meeting. So.
Yeah, well, what I'm going to do on Friday night, we'll get Stephen back on, get the parrot back on, yourself, and what have you, and we'll put an hour by in the show.
If they've not came hunting for me, so I might be live to Berlin by then. So.
You get a 10-minute phone call. We'll get you on for 10 minutes.
Aye, I'm sure Pistol Peter makes sure I don't even get a phone card, But
I know.
Well, no, the truth needs to be out there, so everybody stick together. We can do this.
It's one of the things I do appreciate you coming on and telling the truth on the show.
No hassle.
Thanks very much, mate. And
no bother. Take care.
Hopefully I'll speak to you on Friday one way or another for you, either for an hour or 10 minutes.
No bother. Brilliant, mate.
Thanks very much. I'll speak to you later. Take care.
Take care, mate. Cheers. Hail.